Oh my god, dude. What did I eat it on? We've been trying to do this take, but I just keep on like falling. Why was that such a hard slam? Whoa! Oh, dude, I think I broke my jaw. Oh gosh. You fell too? Dude, I did the splits. This is the backyard skate park. I'm gonna tell you guys the story of how this whole skate park thing became a thing. So it all started back when I was a freshman in high school. At this time I was skating a lot. I was playing other sports, but I was really into skating. I would skate pretty much every single day. I had some skater friends and we would hit the skate parks. Eventually I started to build these ramps, and I was fortunate to have a big enough backyard where I could roll down and put these skate ramps. So I started off with a box, and then I built this super sketchy rail, and then I finally made it up to a little quarter pipe, which was probably the hardest thing to build. You know, I had this little layout of like a mini backyard skate park where you could hit a couple obstacles. And then I thought to myself, why not just build a full-on skate park? Okay, first of all, this is a crazy idea. Pretty much every skater's dream to have a backyard skate park where you could literally walk outside, and I would just bug my parents literally every day. I remember making like PowerPoints. I tried to save up as much money as I could. After about a year of all that, this still blows my mind how my parents gave the okay to literally take over the backyard. At first, I had this plan of making a half-pipe type thing, and it's so janky. I'm super glad my dad was in construction and he knew like how to build stuff, so that came in handy. He was like, if we're gonna build this, we're gonna build it right. And he went like off on this skate park because it's so professionally done. I remember he would send me videos when I was in school of the concrete being poured. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's coming. I think in the span of like a month, we started to build the quarter pipes, and those things were a lot harder to build than I thought. You know, it's like, oh, it'll be easy. One day and we'll have the skate park done. I mean, they're pretty big. It's a lot of wood. Me, my dad, and his friend built them. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, it was pretty much all them, and I would just like do something wrong and they'd be like, get out of here. The measurements and all that stuff I got off a website that I'll leave linked in the description. So we used that website and pretty much just replicated it to build a 4-foot ramp, a 5-foot ramp, and a 6-foot. That's like a super short story of how I had this crazy idea and how it came to reality. Super thankful and grateful that I literally have a backyard skate park, which is crazy. Shout out my parents so much, cannot thank them enough. A lot of people ask me, Luke, how are you so cool? This has nothing to do with okay, basically I'm gonna give you guys a backyard skate park tour. This has been in my backyard for quite a while, so I've had a lot of videos, but I've never truly like explained how I got here or like the details of all the ramps and stuff. First of all, before this, it was all grass. When you walk in down the driveway, Eichenseer Family Skate Park. Fun fact, if you didn't know, my real last name is Eichenseer, but it's just like 10 letters so long, German last name. So I just go by Luke Eich. Right here is kind of like a half pipe area. We got a 4-foot high and a 4-foot wide quarter pipe. Underneath, if you want to take a look, yeah, I guess that's how it's built if you've never seen like underneath a ramp. Basically, you build the side, then you build another side, then you attach it with 2x4s, and then you put down plywood. You know, Builder Luke over here. And all of them, which is super nice, big investment. It has Skate Light, it's called. It's supposed to be like outdoor plywood for skating, because I used to have plywood and it got destroyed. When it used to be plywood and you'd fall, you just get like splinters all over your back. Then we got metal on the bottom, so it is a pretty smooth transition. This was the old ramp, one of the first ramps I ever built before this whole skate park was here. 2 feet by 2 feet wide. And shout out my brother Mason for putting all these, I don't know if they're good drawings, but no, just kidding. They're pretty cool, like designs on the back. Over here, we'll move on to another, so 4 foot wide. And then I think this is 2 feet wide and it's 5 feet tall. That's what I was envisioning when I was like, I just want to build this skate park. We had this spot and my dad's like, we should utilize this part. Here's a box that Kelly and I built a while ago. It's still holding up strong. And then we come down here. This thing is a beast. An up hubba and a down hubba. And I swear, I just keep on saying it, but my dad did really really go ham. This is like movable. So you could move it on this side and then you could also push it over. If I would have built it myself, it would have fell apart like a long time ago. Everything here, you could kind of like take out if we ever wanted to take it out. Like if you take this out, the rocks under there are still there. So if you did want to take all these ramps out, which I don't know who would ever want to take out the ramp, you could like use this as a regular backyard. This is the big boy that everyone is afraid of, including myself. This one is 6 feet by 4 feet long. So that is the skate park tour. Oh, the other thing too, we already kind of had lights back here, so I'm able to skate at night, which is another, you know, icing on the cake. Not past 9 because the neighbors will get angry. I feel like every time I show this off, and I'm not showing this off to show off, everyone's like, oh, you have a, but you must be so rich. In all honesty, like, yes, it does cost a lot of money to have a backyard skate park. One, my parents are very supportive, so it's mainly like shout out my parents, but it's not just like, oh, Dad and Mom, I want a backyard skate park. I did help out and I tried my best as a 15, 16-year-old kid to make as much money I could to put towards this backyard skate park. You know, how do I come across and not sound like spoiled and all this? Because I am spoiled, but I'm like very thankful, but I don't know how to say. Okay, whatever. Should we just skate? I know this is a different type of video than I have been posting. I just want to make this video because I feel like a young Luke that was wanting to build a skate park or learn more about kind of like how to build a skate park would appreciate this video. If you guys made it this far into the video, appreciate you guys. You guys are real ones. Comment below real ones and then I will respond or like your comment. So if there are any of you guys out there that do want to build something like this, you guys could always comment or ask me questions and I'll try my best to answer. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. Next Thursday's video is going to be a good one. Very excited, been working on that. So till then.